This is what's been on your mind. I'm Monte.
It's AR Diddy. No, I'm playing. It's Aaron. It's Aaron.
Oh, it's Amari.
And we got a new face on the podcast today. Jalen, if you want to tell them anything about you, honestly, you don't have to. But
For sure. My name is Jalen Phillips. I'm
know
22. I know Mari and Tay from
Nah, that's crazy.
baseball.
You said Mari Tay. That's
Or Mari and Tay. It's that crazy.
since we was little, like I know I was like 5 when I met you playing
So, yeah.
football.
It was a minute ago. Like football started it, and then baseball.
I consider them as family for sure.
No, for sure. He definitely like a brother. We didn't have conversations here. You know, we don't talk all the time like we should, but you know,
It's all love. It's all love.
for sure. So yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, bro, what was y'all talking about with the situation at your job, man?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my job. So they moved me to a new area, and it's just the stuff we got to deal with is just it's basically like dive for like grass and like turf and stuff like that. But like it's like super messy. Like so you for real just see people with like they jackets. You know how we got the jacket and stuff. It'd be green instead of like gray. It's just like super bad, or not super bad, but like it's super messy and stuff like that.
I mean, like, y'all process is a little bit more different because, like, y'all are, like, the finalized process of it. Y'all the last step.
But it's basically like an assembly line type of thing,
Yeah.
or like
The final step.
so. I was supposed to be on first floor. That's like the area I'm supposed to be in. But like the second floor, they need people, so they gonna ask us to come up there. But it was like dead as a assembly line type of thing. Like put the bottles on there that it goes into, and I was like the packer, so I was just it'll come. I'll turn the knob, put it in there, you know, put it in the box and move it type that.
So what did you think about the shower, like taking a shower after? Because he
Oh no, I
he
hate
said
that
the
shit,
showers
bro.
was
No,
bad.
that shit
Yeah.
was
I
really
heard about
foul
that.
because, like, we thought our showers were ass. I mean, did you not think that?
No,
Why
no,
you think
yeah.
y'all showers is ass?
Because, like, we had heard of, like, other sites and other plants of, like, getting their shit done. And,
Bro,
like,
no,
we, like, why not us? Because, like, we're at the highest of, not really the highest, but, like, the second highest of, like, totem poles. Because you got, like, Syncor, which is, like, the people that make all the money.
the money maker for the
Yeah,
business.
the money makers. And then you got us, which is, like, deals with all the excess waste from all these different plants. So, like, if we were to shut down, they got to shut down, basically. So, like, if we ain't got the good shit and everybody else is getting the good shit, you would think, like, oh, we got the worst shit. And then whenever he went over there and you like, damn, it's worse than ours.
I sent him a
That's
video.
really crazy.
Nah, it was bad.
They got
That's
personal.
really crazy.
They
So,
got
like,
Taste a germaphobe, so
No,
I'm like,
yeah,
it was
on
bad.
me, and like they always tell you, like, first coming in, like, we're not working in no cotton or like fucking like candy store, like, or like candy factory, like this is like real shit. This is chemicals, like this is
Hazardous waste.
hazardous waste,
Like touch it and you
it-
might die.
yeah, like it might be labeled non-hazardous, but still you still like treat it as it's hazardous.
Nah, for real. So,
So
it's
like you might get some stuff on you. It might be non-hazardous, but like he said, it might bleach your skin. It's
Bleach
still
your skin?
non, yeah.
Nah,
like,
for real,
like
like,
green.
I didn't
like,
know that. I didn't know that.
Like it'd be dudes like the dye, like I was
Yeah,
telling
it's-
y'all
it's
about the
dye.
dude
like food coloring
with the
is
back
dye.
thing. We was cleaning out this room, and like, so let's just say like that room right there, you see how it's like not that big, and it had all the dye and particles, and it was just like super dusty in there, and we had to wear like the full Tyvek, the mask, all that, and he was doing pretty much everything. I was kind of like acting like I was trying to help, but I'm like, yeah, bro, you got it.
He
You
said
know
you
what I'm
got
saying?
it, big dog.
But then he was taking off his gloves, and we got the same gloves on, and his hands was like super green, bro. Like, so I'm in my head, I'm like, fuck. We got the same gloves on, so I'm like, bro, I really hope that my hands ain't green, and it was cool. But after we took all our stuff off, we went downstairs. He go to the bathroom, and I'm pretty sure he scrubbed hard, like it wouldn't come off. So he was like, bro, I'm low-key panicking, like I'm about to go to the bathroom.
Bro, I would have
and
been
stuff
like, I would have
that.
been
That's
low-key
mad crazy.
freaking out,
And
bro. Like,
That's
what the
mad
fuck?
crazy.
No, it's crazy. And mind you, like when I say they do him so scandalous, is he's a contractor. So he's not
Like they do-
technically. Yeah, so
like
he's
they do
technically not a Bayer employee. So basically, like we got multiple people on site who got basically get hired from like a third party and work on there. So he's never in uniform. He has like the coverall stuff, and most people got a papper. You know what I'm saying?
Papper.
Basically, it's
Papper
like
is like a
supplied air in a way.
It's supplied air, but it's like a hood.
Yeah, basically a hood.
But that's more safe than the ventilators, though, right?
Like it's more safe than
the
a
respirator, man. It's not.
Nah,
I think
so with the respirator, it's like suction and specifically fitted to your face. But the like papper, the hood,
Oh,
it can
it's
go
not.
anybody.
It's just like over your. It's like
yeah,
a hood.
it's literally a
and
hood.
it just-
It's hood, but
But
it's like
that don't make
you
sense.
got
I would
air.
have thought it would have been like something that would go to your face and it's putting air into the.
But it's-
bag.
Nurses wear that.
Huh?
Nurses wear like pappers and stuff. Like whenever they're
I know what you're
like
talking
when
about
they're-
in
yeah,
surgery
yeah.
and stuff.
Procedure
they
or
don't
something
wear
like that.
respirators.
No, but I'm saying, but y'all
Okay,
dealing with
yeah.
hazardous
No,
materials.
Right.
But
What
like
you yelling for?
I think
Don't
the
plan,
papper
man.
is the papper is way better than the full face. The full face mask.
The full face, but like whenever you say respirator, like a respirator is
Yeah, the respirator is
like you can have a full face or a half face. Still, that is still more efficient than.
And I hate the
than a
full face
hood.
because bro, it's just like
Yeah,
tightening it.
bro, trust me, I'm already know.
And then you want
with
it
my
tight.
glasses, bro.
You want to
I
tighten?
can't
You don't
see
want
nothing.
nothing getting in
I
that
can't see
motherfucker.
nothing, bro.
You want
they
it
ain't got no
tight enough.
prescription respirator.
No, for real.
I can't see.
You want it
Oh,
tight
so you
enough
gotta
to
take
where
your glasses.
Ooh.
You know what they remind me of? Like we, you know.
What about just
we,
get some contacts then?
But if you trying to like survive, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel you because we in chemistry and then we got a lab. Like my boy Mondo who worked like in front of me, he got to take his glasses off to put the goggles on, you know, because we dealing with chemicals too. But I mean, obviously not the same as y'all. But he be like, bro, I can't see it, you know, sometimes, or at least I don't think
Or
he
like,
can see.
you
know?
do have your glasses on, or you do have those goggles. They gonna get foggy.
Nah, facts.
Nah.
Bro,
You
so
still can't see.
So you just said like you basically got to survive in that bitch, bro. Like you gonna do what you got to survive. Like,
I
bro,
mean-
that job not work, bro.
No,
that,
no,
that
no,
niggas is,
no. Okay,
hold
okay,
on.
okay.
No.
What I mean
nah.
by that is like, okay, so like, for example, you have a chemical outbreak.
Right.
We have these like, what is it, 5 to 10 minute respirators. Like, it's basically for you to like get to the parking lot, get out of the vicinity. So I'm gonna put that on whether I can see or I can't see. I've been there enough times. I can navigate myself like. I don't know.
Nah, bro.
But no,
I mean, but like half the time, that's not gonna happen. Like,
I don't
But
know.
like,
yeah, I know what you. It's
well,
like
but with Buddy, since he's a contractor, they won't give him a pepper.
really?
They won't. Like he even said it. He was like they do
I
they
know
do me
that.
so scandalous because I'm a contractor, and basically the peppers are like 1,800. He was just like,
Nah, I mean, just based off like human interaction and like how humans are, like somebody's gonna like break the rules and give him a pepper, bro.
yeah.
Come on
but,
now.
But like I said, like everybody's
what I'm thinking,
hands-
too.
Somebody's
like-
gonna break the rules, and like even if it does get to that, like somebody's like they gonna pay that.
you said they wasn't trying to give it to him because they don't know
Nah,
if they
bro,
gonna
they
leave, be there one day. Or
And
leave
mind
the
you,
next
this is
week.
like
Because
the
bro,
most-
like take into like who's down in our area, like he's one of us, but he's really not one of us. Like he don't have the same benefits as us. He don't have the same pay scale as us.
But that's the
He
thing,
don't
like
have the
why
same
doesn't he
timeshare
though?
as us.
Because he's a contractor.
Because
He's
he's a
like
contractor.
third part. Like
Okay,
third
I
party.
know,
party.
but I'm like, how? Like, what's the third party? Or like, how does that work? Like, why don't he just work
Because
for Bayer?
Some people just didn't get that opportunity.
Because like that's a good question. I mean, like
Because if he not getting the benefits and he got to do that, like, is he making more than y'all? Is he making?
He
Like,
might. I don't
He's
know how.
contracted by himself.
No,
No,
it's like through a
no.
different company. So like the dude, what was his name? I can't even think of his name. But the company he wore, so he don't even wear a bear hat, hard hat. His says like Rand.
It's damn near like a
whole
temp
different-
service.
are you talking
worker.
about like
No, what is his name?
I'm over
I
here
can't-
saying all these names and
I
shit,
can't
bro.
think
like,
of his name, bro.
undisclosed.
No, they
Yeah.
doing him. They doing him like a temp worker. You know what I'm saying? Like you know when you work.
No,
in a
no,
big
literally,
company
literally.
And they
Okay,
get
so,
the
like-
temp workers in and shit.
So we have these contractors that we're talking of. These people have been there longer than me and Tay. we have jurisdiction over them. We can tell them to stop work. We can tell them to not do this. We can tell them to not do that. They have more experience than us, but because they are labeled as a contractor,
That's insane.
we have power over them.
Like, how long has been working there? I heard it's
Bro,
60
that motherfucker been
years.
working there for like at least 30, 35 years, bro.
35 is crazy. Is he?
Like, bro,
Oh,
you know
he's
that.
older.
Okay, so you know, like
Yeah, fuck that.
That's something that you would do. I
bro,
ain't
you
gonna
know,
lie.
like the people that be
He
coming
died
in and like cleaning out our fridges, the stoves, and cleaning the floors. He used to be head over all that.
Dang, that's. But no, we say it, but like he really kind of chill, bro. Like Jalen sent me a picture. He be in there sleeping.
Slumped.
Bro,
Slumped,
he-
bro.
he
He
literally-
came in on Saturday, bro. So he normally gets her around what, like 5:30?
Yeah,
He didn't
get
come in there
early
till
as
9
fuck.
and didn't do nothing. Just got paid.
Like, he literally-
He know what's up, bro. He conscious.
He literally
He most definitely
knows.
conscious,
Like he
bro, like-
literally, he be like, when I was talking to him, he was just like, yeah. He was just, cause sometimes he
He
really,
white black dude. I mean,
black
that's
dude,
No,
Okay,
black
he,
dude.
He's straight black.
Nah, he a nigga, though. He don't go
He a
for
brother
that.
for real.
Yeah, nah.
So
he
he
don't go
just-
for the bullshit.
Yeah.
He be what's
He
it
really
called?
don't. He be in there straight quiet than a motherfucker.
Nah, he
Somebody disrespect him, he don't say nothing back.
No, them dudes are like when I say like
Ruthless,
I've never
bro.
seen adults be so gay.
Ruthless, bro.
They're so gay.
Yeah.
Ruthless.
Like
Sus.
they dead ass be made. Even the like the OSs and stuff like
Sus, bro.
they be saying something like I'm not gonna lie, probably the worst. But this dude
Bro,
named,
he kicked this motherfucker in the balls and started laughing, bro. This motherfucker puked.
he said the
Nah.
best way.
Like, bro, like that's how childish these motherfuckers are.
Yeah.
He said the best way to do coke is in your ass.
Yes, bro.
Bro.
No, time out. This motherfucker that talked about, bro, doing shrooms, bro. Like, my first week down there, he was like, you want to know what you can do that doesn't show up on a drug test? Shrooms. Straight up told me. I said, oh, you definitely
Nah.
do that shit.
Yeah, he crazy, bro.
Nah, he.
But didn't you say
hold on,
like?
hold on.
Didn't you say this was like country people though?
Oh yeah,
What was
bro.
you
They're
about to say?
Is he
from
white or black?
they're from places you've never
Most
heard
of the people
of.
down there white.
So this dude is a white dude, right?
Yeah.
He said he put the coke up his ass.
I don't know if he did it himself, but he said that's the best way to do it.
Bro, how
so
the fuck
I'm
do
pretty
you know
sure
that? How, yeah, he gotta know.
he was saying some
No,
other
I mean,
stuff,
that's-
but like, bro, like they
that's what I'm
all say
saying.
gay stuff. Like they be like, this is one dude named. Monte. It was a rumor going around that he was beating his meat in the compatibility
what?
room, which is basically a room where
and y'all in
you
there with
take a
all
sample.
dudes.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
Like
and
you can't be horny in a facility
Hold on.
like that.
no, bro.
Is there
They
any girls
really
there,
do
bro?
because, bro,
No, his
like,
girls, yeah, his girls.
but like, listen,
Can't be no
like,
bad girls in there.
No,
No, but
all
like-
the
but
bad
like-
chicks, all the bad chicks work up front, like where the offices and stuff.
Of
is.
course,
Listen,
they
bro.
not in there.
the way that they feel about themselves and like the way that they like go about saying all this shit and the way they like view other women down there is like they at home situation. Like they don't
respect them.
they don't
for real,
respect
for
their
real.
wives. They don't respect their family.
Like,
they
no,
don't respect
they-
their household.
Like I seen this tweet and it was just like you never heard somebody talk bad about their wife until you go like into
To
the
work.
workplace.
On me, bro.
They talk
A
bad.
hard
about their wife.
workplace. A hard
Worse,
workplace.
bro. Like
It's
bro.
terrible.
Bro, it's like
There's some people down there that like call their wives fat as shit, but their wives fucking run like 5 miles a day. Like just for no reason.
But like, bro,
it's like they. It sounds like they hate their life.
No, for most of them do. Like,
I really like, bro.
Don't get
There's
trapped in there. Don't
there's
get
people
trapped
down
in
there
doing
whose
that.
kids who have like Down syndrome. There's people's kids who have like tried to kill themselves. Like
Damn.
Yeah, this don't seem like.
but
a
no,
place
they
that-
make
it's
funny
really
jokes
crazy,
about it, bro.
It's
So, like,
it's really crazy, and especially for a black man.
it's
bro,
so
to be down
bad,
there.
bro. Cause
It's only a few of y'all, huh?
no, yeah. So that's why like he been there, bro. He kind of gravitate towards
That's
us
why
and
he
talk
be
to
so
us
quiet.
because, bro, it was one time. It was so funny. This was like one before I got moved. So it's a dude named bro, he's just different. He's like a caveman. Like when
He's
I say
literally
that's
a caveman, bro.
He literally eats only steak and potatoes.
And you
eggs.
said he the one
5 times a shift.
that you say it don't matter what the weather.
We work
is.
12 hours, bro.
I've never seen him wear a hoodie. So you know when we
Ever.
got that cold stretch, and mind
Bro.
you, when in EUS where I was working at before, we worked strictly outside. You know how it was like
75% of the
negative-
time outside.
negative degrees outside and all that, like that cold stretch in like the beginning of the year. He was out there, and his sleeves is put up. We wear long
Bro,
sleeves.
rolled up all the time.
He's out
No
there
undershirt.
cooling.
No undershirt.
Nothing.
I worked with this dude probably about a year and a half, and then he moved to Tay shift before Tay went there. He taught me like damn near everything, not everything, but a majority of shit that I know. But this motherfucker is like He's unreal.
He's
bro.
super like he know everything,
He
bro.
like, bro, and like how you look at him is like you would be like, damn, this motherfucker really retarded, bro. Like he really dumb.
No, for real, you would really think he
But
just
then you like,
stupid.
bro, you find
Like just by looking at him.
yes, bro.
Yeah, like yeah.
And like he's got that viewpoint on shit, like that conservative viewpoint. I don't believe in conservative and liberal bullshit, but he's got that conservative viewpoint. Like he believes in this. Like he doesn't shower, for example.
Wait. He really don't.
Hold
What do you mean?
Hold
Wait,
on.
no, wait,
How is that
Like
conservative?
they
Wait,
tell you that.
Hold
Fuck
up.
that. What do you mean by that's conservative?
Bro, that's conservative because so conservative.
I get what you mean,
Some
but
conservative people like kind of like view like
that's dirty, bro. That's not
I
conservative.
know,
That's just dirty.
I know. But some people view like their body oils and body frequency and body pheromones like not to be washed. Every day.
Wait. So you
Some people really believe in that, bro.
when you
I've
say he
seen that
don't
on
when he
TikTok.
don't
Like, oh God.
when he don't
seen it
take
on TikTok,
when you
like,
say he
that
don't
shit is
take
real,
showers,
bro.
he's never took a shower before. Like
No. He takes shower. Okay, so like for example, we get off shift. Have you ever seen him take a shower?
no, and his locker's right next to mine, and he has that.
Have you ever
man-
seen him take a shower?
And he has that musk on
Have you
him.
ever seen him smell good?
No, he
Have
has
you
that
ever seen his
smell.
teeth white?
No,
Have you
that shit
ever
is
really
smelled
nasty.
him to be other thing than shitty?
I've only probably seen him wash his hands like a handful of 5 times.
Only
bro.
time I have ever seen him washed up is if he like blatantly gets shit on him.
Yeah, when he got chemicals on, that's when he washed his hands. That's the only time.
But bro, like some like
Nah.
And like, bro,
swear,
nah.
I swear, bro.
But bro.
But like you go outside of this, bro. There's some people who just go to work and sit at the desk all day and who don't fucking.
But like, bro, so with
Actually,
You
hold on.
take
Hold on.
him to account, and then you take somebody who just chilling at their desk all day. Oh, I'm chilling at my desk all day. I'm not dealing with chemicals. Why do I need to take a shower if he's not taking a shower? Some people think like that.
No.
but no,
That's
so
a crazy
like,
way.
when he's
Like, bro,
when he's
like,
making his food,
I'm not
bro,
saying we do, but
when
Yeah.
he's making his
Some
food, and
other
mind
people
you,
do,
he brings
bro.
all his stuff in. You know what I'm saying? He literally uses his hand like
hands, bro.
hands, put it in, mix it together, hands. And
So
mind
it's
you-
like a buffet style, not a buffet style, but like so he.
Lunch.
no, like
He don't
you
use a
bring
knife,
in,
bro.
you
He
bring
bring
in
his
your
own
own
stuff.
lunch.
Okay.
He cuts
So-
up
okay,
his
okay.
steak.
No, he rips
thought
it
she
apart.
meant
Rips
like,
it.
okay.
He rips it apart. He don't use no knife or nothing.
You say they call him caveman?
They call him
Yeah,
like,
they call him
no.
caveman,
So
bro.
we was in there one time.
Grunts and shit.
Was cooking. I mean, Lynn was in there with me, and he's doing this on like our table or whatever, cause we got a stove in there and stuff like that. And I'm looking at him, and he just side eyeing him so crazy, like he just looks so disgusted. And when he get done, I'm talking to, I'm like, you ain't want none of food and none of their food. He said, that's just fucking barbaric. And he said it so pissed, bro. He said it so pissed, bro.
Nah,
and
bro, is really like, bro. He's
I'm gonna meet, bro. I'm gonna see.
He's so cool, but
he did
that
like,
nigga
bro,
be-
like, go ahead.
and he
How
be-
old is he? How old do you think?
60
probably
at
like-
least.
yeah.
At least.
He look a little bit
At
older
least,
though,
at least,
probably,
at
but
least.
For real.
and he be
At least
gambling.
60.
He be gambling.
On me.
So he like got gray hairs and stuff. And
Yeah, off.
he
For sure.
bald.
Uh,
Is he bald?
eh,
I've never seen him without a hat on.
eh, really? That's crazy.
No, but like
That's my dog, bro. I fucking
Speaking
love
of
bro.
motherfuckers, bro, I was cutting somebody's hair, bro. It's probably about a month ago. When I tell you this motherfucker stunk so bad, like I had to check do a double check. I'm like, damn, I'm tripping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this dude stinky. He
That's
was
the
so
worst thing
no,
ever.
it was so stinky, bro, to where the cape that I put around people, bro. And I always,
starts to
put,
stink.
always put a neckties around too, so because that's just dirty, bro. But I put, it's so nasty, bro. My cousin got in the seat after him, like right after him, bro. Shout out to Khalil, bro. That nigga got in the chair, bro, and I'm still smelling the same funk. So at this
That's
point,
crazy.
I'm like, damn, maybe it really is me. Maybe
right.
I'm funky for real. So I go to the bathroom, really check myself, come back, bro. My cousin, he started looking around and shit. I'm noticing, I'm like, it seemed like he noticed the smell, bro. I had to take the cape off him, bro. The smell was on the cape. The smell was on the seat, bro, and it was like you could see his like skin oil on the back of the on the headrest, bro. It was just nasty, bro. I had to sanitize like the whole chair. It was nasty. And then when I was talking to him, I was like, "What do you do, bro?" He was like, I think he did like in-home healthcare, and he was like, I used to be a UFC fighter. He used to do MMA or something like that.
UFC explains it.
Yeah, he showed me a picture. He was like, this was 6 months
That
ago.
boy got that cauliflower ear.
No, when I tell you, he showed me a picture from 6 months ago. The dude like probably put on 50 pounds starting this at-home job. And so I started thinking, I'm like, this nigga don't never shower. This nigga don't never shower, bro. Because he was like, yeah, I forgot to do my hair this morning before I came to the barbershop. I'm like, forgot another thing, boy. You forgot something else.
By.
Yeah, you forgot something else.
Deodorant by.
Being stinky is like one of the worst things ever, bro. Like, that's the worst thing somebody could say about you is you stink.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, nah, it was bad, though.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, you forgot to do your
Personally,
hair.
me, it'd be a nigga, you can't dress. I don't give a fuck about stank.
For real.
See, people
See,
can
I
say
ain't
that. I
gonna
think
lie.
it's the stink part for me.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie,
Cause
though.
nigga, I know I ain't finna stink.
I ain't
But you always
like,
come right with the
people
with the
people
fits.
like with this dressing stuff is like crazy because it be the people who really dress so trash talk about, oh, you shouldn't wear this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the homeless look is not it, bro. The Timbs with the baggy pants with the drawstring, like the shoelace, that's not it, bro. That is not it with the.
You gotta make
That's real
yourself
bummy,
look
though.
well
That's real
put
bummy.
together. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
But
And
it's like people try so hard to be different. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I fell into that trap, like falling into the trends. Like, you know, like you said all the time. Like, nobody was wearing Crocs back in the day. Nobody in the Midwest or like really, for real, stuff like that. Or like I would even say the West was really wearing New Balances hard, like they are now. But it's just like, and I'm not like saying it's bad to follow trends, but like just trying to be different from everybody. It's not it either, bro.
nah, fact.
to a certain extent, though.
Yeah, but it's like,
To a certain
what are
extent.
you doing to be
You
different?
gotta have like a happy.
You gotta have your own flow if you're trying to
No,
be
yeah.
different.
You
You can't
got-
try to like copy a different flow to be different. You gotta have your
that's
own
what it
flow.
is. Copying somebody else is different to be
okay,
different.
I hear you.
No
yeah,
facts.
but we all, like you said, go into the trend.
Yeah,
thing, you
like,
know what
I
I'm
don't-
saying, like you gonna wear some stuff that's trending and stuff,
Facts,
but you gotta know
facts.
how to put your
You gotta know
some
how
shit
to-
look good on you.
terrible.
You gotta know how to make that trendy shit look different.
Yeah.
And I think something like, I ain't gonna lie, you can dress, Tay can dress.
Don't do that.
No, I'm playing.
Damn.
I'm playing. No, I'm playing. No, D.
Let's rerun the episodes and see what you've been wearing.
Bro, I would have said stuff. I
Run
was
it
just
back.
saying.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't come
Run
here
it back,
trying to get
run it back.
dressed up. Though.
Nah, and I wasn't
Yeah,
trying
I
to
be
say that. I'm
chilling.
just saying like, and I was gonna say you dress better than me. I just don't ever
my
care. So
bad.
relax.
My
He
bad.
was trying to come.
You already be coming.
I be
You
trying
be
to come,
always
but
coming with the fire.
What I
already
realize
know.
is I just don't really care. Like if we go out, I think now since I'm starting to work more, I'm gonna get more clothes and I feel like more stuff to fit. But I'm a comfy dude, and I'd rather just wear slides, which I need to get out of that. But
All right,
it's
so
just
what's
like
y'all
more playing
what's
sports.
y'all
Bro. I just
go-to?
always want to wear slides.
What's y'all go to like shop to site at? I mean, shop to site at. Place to
To
buy
go to
clothes
shop.
at,
Dang,
yeah.
not that you was trying to come.
Yeah.
I mean,
You want to see me?
like for me personally, it's just what I see. Like
For sure.
I can go to a place consistently, and if they pumping out bad shit, I'm not buying it.
Facts.
I'm not buying it,
I
bro.
feel it.
Bro, I used to be a diehard PacSun fan. What the fuck
Facts.
is PacSun doing now?
Nah, for real.
They ain't
Pac
doing
Sun.
shit.
I ain't
Nah,
gonna lie, I
not at
gotta
all.
But in like
download it.
2016,
Yeah.
bro,
I gotta
whenever
download it.
like you had all that shit popping, like
I ain't
it was
gonna lie,
cool.
bro.
Like the Ben Trill and shit like that, it was cool. But now it's just like it's really ass.
It's
Or
like
like you got like V-Loan and shit. Like V-Loan was popping back then, but
Yeah, yeah, shit,
everybody got V-Loan, bro. Like
That's the thing, bro. It's just the shit be
The
trending
shit-
too fast. It be trending
yeah.
Just
like
go away. You know?
it be
Yeah.
like this and like
So-
it's
but,
like it used to be like the like the 20s look, 1920s look, 1930s look.
but the shit always
Now
come
it's
back
like-
though. It always
do
come
always
back.
do, yeah.
Like
Because,
once the new shit
I
come
get-
on,
That's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm
I hear you.
saying like, bro, 90s had a specific look, bro. What do the 2020s have? Like, it's not. I mean, or 2010s.
Nah, they gotta look for sure.
You think so?
And it's
No.
like you said, it's coming back though.
Yeah.
Because like the baggy stuff, like I see a lot of more people
bell
wearing like
bottoms and shit like that.
the flared out pants.
Yeah,
that's stuff that
flares.
we wore like they wore like
In the
early
70s and
yeah,
stuff.
70s.
Yeah, like
80s
you know what I'm
type
saying.
shit.
So it's
But-
all coming back, but it's just like how you put it on. Like you know, like I wore some flared pants, but it's just some people be going over the top with it. You know?
I get. But do we really have a specific look though? Because I feel like our
What are you talking
generation.
about? Us?
Hey, I'm talking about our generation.
It's just
like,
tighter. A lot of the stuff is. I mean, I feel like you said, people are trying to get back to that
I mean,
certain stuff. But I think style has always been tighter though, like the skinny jeans.
Yeah.
And
I feel
don't know,
like
I never really liked
whatever
skinny
we
jeans,
wear,
though.
everybody else gonna wear though.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm talking about as black folk. Whatever we wear, everybody else gonna
Yeah,
wear.
everybody else want to wear stuff like us.
Yeah.
For real.
No matter if it was in the 20s, the 50s, the 60s, no matter if we rock it for a month, a week, everybody else gonna rock it.
No, facts. Like even like wearing like do rags and stuff.
Do rags, bro. You
They
be
wanna-
having
they
white
wanna-
people wearing
Oh, yeah,
do rags
wearing
and shit
do-rags.
now,
I didn't
bro.
see
Like
that
you
now.
ain't
I didn't see that got popularized.
like your hair don't even stick up. It's straight flat, bro. You can't even genetically do that, bro.
Even
But
like
you just
the-
want to hop on a trend.
Even like the curly hair thing, like some dude.
The curly hair, like, bro.
Like some dude came into the shop yesterday when he was cutting my hair, and like
he didn't know straight hair can get permed.
No. I know you can get perms, but like just the thought of I got straight hair, but I want curly hair is just like, come on, bro, that's not. You just didn't have it. Even
But
though like,
But he wanna be you, bro.
But no, but
to their defense though,
But
not
his-
to give them the credit though. Some white people like the Jewish white people, they be having curly-ish hair. So and I feel like when they perm it, because like I work in the barbershop, so I be seeing it, and I'm like the way it be coming out, it don't be coming out like no Negro curls.
Negro.
Bro.
but it's like they
coming out
want the
some
curls.
they
Like we
white.
got the curls, and
But
it's
they
just-
do though. They be do some.
They
a lot of
won't,
white
know
bro.
some
That's
of
what I'm
them too,
saying.
but
So
like,
no
you
matter
right,
what
yeah.
we do, any
Like,
style we do, bro, they gonna want to do it, bro.
because
like even with the fades and shit, like
We
tapers
make it
and fades
popular,
and shit,
bro.
yeah.
like his mom, I'm pretty sure his mom looked black, but she kind of looked like mixed in a way. Like she had dreads too though, but she was like super light. And then I think that was the dad that came in. He was white, and the brother had curly hair, so I don't know if he permed his stuff or not. But yeah, his hair was just straight, and I'm like, dang, he just wanted to perm.
And I don't like when black folks perm their hair straight. It's like, why did you do that to yourself? And it don't even look right. Like it just be like,
On me, cause they want to look like you. So why you trying to?
like my thing is like
them,
just
bro, do your own thing.
just let's have
your
our
own
own
thing. Be
shit
you.
and
Be
let
you,
them
bro,
want
bro.
to be like us
Be
and how I
you.
feel. Shit, if you want to be like us, go ahead. I ain't got no problem.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't have a problem with them trying to be like.
do.
I really. The reason why I don't is
do.
because for so long we've been trying to be like them. So why is it a problem if they try to be like
See,
us?
I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't
Hold on,
put it
when
like
we was trying to be like them, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Nah,
Hot combs, perms. What are you talking about?
facts,
Skin
bro.
bleaching. What
Nah,
are you
he
talking
is
about?
I ain't
Michael
gonna lie,
Jackson,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
that-
but
Michael
yeah,
Jackson.
damn,
Michael
bro.
Jackson, a
Let's-
prime
let's just-
example.
let's just-
Well, yeah, but I don't think we ever.
let's just be
black
honest.
folks,
Let's
because
just be honest. Nobody like around was trying to be like no white person. Like, you
yes,
know,
bro.
Yes, they
But it was
yes,
more
they
than-
were,
not.
bro.
There's
No,
a
but
lot
it
of-
was
okay,
more.
What do you
hold
think
on,
the
hold on,
the
hold
word
on.
There's
coon and
Jamaicans-
jigaboo
there's
came from,
Jamaicans
bro?
to this day, bro. There's Jamaicans to this day. They still like to skin, like to get light as hell, bro.
Yeah,
He
because
ain't
they
lying
think
about
it's the
that.
wrong thing. Just like when slavery, when we got brought over from slavery and stuff, we wanted to be. They thought it was like the bad thing. Oh, like us being black, that's the wrong.
Hold on,
thing.
time out. Hey, hold on. Time out. We in a religious place. Why did they get brought over from slavery though?
We ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah,
We
that's
ain't gonna-
that's.
What do you mean?
No,
What do you
that's too
mean?
deep.
Hold on.
That's too
deep.
It's too
Yeah.
But that's
deep.
very
It's too deep
important.
right now. It's too deep right now.
But that's
It's too
very
deep.
important. But that's very important.
No, okay, that's very
We talk
important.
about us being brought over. We didn't get brought over forcibly, or we got brought
Willingly,
over
we got
forcibly.
forced over
Yeah.
here.
So then, what was the reason of that though? It was because of.
What you got the answer here? Let them know.
Hell,
I know
Sway.
you got the
No,
answer.
no. I want to hear from y'all though.
Shit. Everybody look.
They didn't bring war over to us.
Well, okay. How about this? Why do you think though? Because I don't really know you too much. So what
I
do you think?
believe it was over missionary purposes of why we got enslaved.
What do you mean by that? Elaborate.
Missionary as in religion.
But elaborate though. Why are you saying that though?
Because I feel like it is an importance of why we want to be a certain or why like that is even being brought up as like that as a possibility of white people being or black people want to emulate like white lifestyle.
Okay, yeah, okay, keep going.
So
I'm
it's
with you.
because like that missionary aspect of you getting captured and somebody bringing something to you, which is a religious aspect to God, something that you've never experienced in your culture, black culture. Before that, we never really experienced God. I don't believe.
I don't.
I
agree with
felt-
that.
I
don't agree
felt-
with that.
Don't think that.
I don't agree.
I
agree
felt
with
that it was more of a spiritual and
Did they not have the Utopian Bible?
But I do think
the Ethiopian
Ethiopian
Bible.
Bible.
The Ethiopian
Oh,
Bible
for
is
sure.
definitely dates back further than when they was coming.
like
to
the
get us.
Egyptians, for example, like Kemet.
Okay,
Is that what you're talking about?
no, I'm talking about the Ethiopian Bible.
Hold
It's
on,
basically
hold
the
on.
same scriptures almost.
You was about to get at a good point that I think.
what
Chime
go
in,
ahead.
chime in, chime in, chime in, chime in.
I just thought what you was saying, like when they brought the religion to us, that's what you were saying. Like, I think they brought the white.
Or I thought they
White,
the
Because
made up
The
religion.
revamped religion.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The New
Because-
Testament.
Yes, and all
Not
that.
the New Testament.
but
Not
not
specifically
but
the
not
New
that. But
Testament,
I
the
get
New
what you're
Testament
saying.
to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, like everywhere we go, whether it be church or when you look at like Jesus example, he's a white figure. You know what I'm saying? We think that's not us, but like we think like, oh, Jesus is this ultimate figure and he's white. You know what I'm saying? So I was just
How
thinking
can
on
you?
that aspect.
How can the slave and the slave master have the same God? Is what you're saying.
no,
No, because okay, go ahead.
Nah, what you about to say?
They can still have the same God if there's only one God regardless. Then that means they can still worship the same God from different aspects and revise. So go ahead, do
What
it.
I was
Go
trying to
ahead.
say, what I was trying to say is because you know how y'all was just talking about we wanted to be like them, but like I said, God is something that is worldwide. So if you said we were brought over here, not saying we were brought over here, you know what I'm saying, as slaves, and it was pushed on us that this white God is, everything.
Your savior.
Yeah, we
Type shit,
okay,
yeah.
but we're black though. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
But this is
right.
our savior. You know what I'm saying? We're black. Like,
Right.
how can I look like him? Or you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I just think that kind of like
Contradicts.
was like a
or-
trickling effect. Like that's what
Gotcha.
kind of started it. Like that's why we wanted to. If that's
It's
what
part
y'all
of the
thinking,
reason.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
part of the reason, but it's a lot of that back in the old days. Propaganda, it was everywhere. Media, even some people like in the 80s and 90s still wanted to be like that. They had, I don't know if y'all seen the videos where it's like kids that would pick like the white dog over the black dog, and they was black kids.
Yeah.
Like it's
It was like the
programmed.
science.
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
That's your
it's programmed.
subconscious
Okay,
versus
so
subconscious.
you getting down to it.
All the time out.
It's not. It's a
that's what
programming.
I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Program
saying. They
some-
program
subconscious
us from
versus
the
conscious.
beginning. They
Yeah, but it
program
was
us.
never about us. Like if people, let's just say us that know about the history and stuff like that, we would never. No offense to them, I would never want to be white. But it's just like you said, programmed.
We getting programmed,
Yeah.
and we get
But now
programmed
it's
over
rude. That's-
generations.
But now it's switched though.
Now it's starting to
a
switch,
whole 180
and there's a
because they
reason
wanna be
why
like-
it's switching.
What
they
do y'all
wanna be
mean?
like us.
What is switching now?
Everybody waking up. What are you talking about?
Like I think he's mean what
like
he's
the
saying.
consciousness
I think he
of
was
everybody.
asking a question. I don't think he was.
Hey, yell
No,
again.
no.
It's me and
It
you.
was-
No,
yeah.
no.
Nah, I'll be
asking
getting
like
passionate.
No,
about
no,
it.
no.
I
Hey,
I know.
I hear
I know
you.
what you were
I
saying.
hear you.
That's
I
why
hear you.
when
I
you
hear you.
know what I'm
Jalen
saying?
said, he said, "Oh, I was just."
You knew the answer. You knew the answer.
clarification. I was just trying to get
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
clarification.
yeah. But
Okay.
I think like I can see it both ways because it is some people like my friends.
It goes both ways. There is some black people who want to be white, and there's some
But
white people who want to
also-
be black.
also-
Yeah, and
also-
But it is more on the white people who want to be black.
Also, but
Yeah,
look,
for
look, we all went to Lee Summit. People, we talk about this
No,
sometimes or whatever.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Y'all went to
You
Lee
went to
Summit.
Raytown. We went to Raytown South too. Don't do that.
Y'all
But,
went to Raytown.
No, but we went
I'll
to Lee
give you that.
Summit, and I know some people that grew up in Lee Summit their whole life. So all they know is a few black people that's been there, but all they knew was white people.
Mm-hmm.
So when you, and you might have black parents too, but like when you accustomed to seeing that all the time, you think, oh, like
You gonna start dating white girls? You gonna because
this is all you see, and
this
this
is all
is
you
what you
see.
think is
Yeah, I mean,
this is what you think is
I can
normal.
attest to that.
So sometimes,
Let's get to that in a second.
So,
Attest
but
to
no,
that.
even like just saying, let's just prime example for us because we'll probably see it more. You got a few white people that go to your school enough, but it's
Raytown's
starting to be
pretty
more
mixed, though.
more mixed.
Yeah.
But how many white people have you encountered who really wanted to say nigga so bad?
Almost. I'm pretty sure half of them.
But even at wet, but even in the white schools, it's crazier.
No,
they're
they
they're
just
more
say it
tempted
freely.
to say that than at a race south.
And I can contest to that because when I was in Kansas, Out in
Yes.
Edwardsville, boy, they used to light it up in the hallways.
Bonner Springs.
Bonner Springs.
Bonner Springs, DeSoto.
I will put y'all on
Shawnee.
But like,
Olathe. Oh my God! Don't get me started
it's
about
like,
them.
yeah, people would do it. Like,
Why you think they don't support marijuana?
That's the cool thing. It's the cool thing. Like, if I got
I'm just saying.
Like,
I
I
don't
remember
support
in
it.
8th grade
White
when I
folks be
first got
smoking
out there.
they smoke gas.
Edibles.
In 8th grade when I first got out there, it was people like coming up to me, hey, what's it called? Wants to know if I can get the N-word pass.
Like, why is that?
Can I touch your hair?
Why
Can I touch your hair?
Yeah, have I had somebody touch
You know
my
how
hair
deep that is,
before?
bro? You know how deep that is with touching your hair, bro?
I think that's crazy. That's so.
That has to do with
disrespectful.
like your whole energy field, bro. Yo,
You be on point. I
yo,
ain't gonna lie, you be
astral
on point
plane,
about stuff.
bro.
You be
Bro,
on
I'm
point
telling
with
you,
that.
bro. Like our hair sticks up for a reason, bro. It don't fall down for a reason, bro. Like this is our antennas. This is what gives us information on the sun. Why they want to touch your hair so much? They want to get that energy, bro. They want to get that feeling.
I ain't never thought of it like that.
I ain't
I
never
think
And
they
it's always
really
white
be.
people, bro. You ain't never had no black person be
No,
like,
no,
hey,
no,
hey,
no,
man,
no.
can I touch your hair?
I can contest to this. It be Hispanics be doing it too. It be everybody be want to. I didn't have everybody want to touch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
what?
Come on,
No,
now.
it's fine.
You funny. You funny.
But okay, I
Like,
hate
they
that.
like, can I touch your hair?
I wanna get that
It's not
energy
just
though,
white
bro.
folks, though.
I've
But
never
they the
been that
same as
person
us,
that
though,
either.
Hispanics, though.
That's what I'm saying. I want to, though.
To a certain extent.
no,
To a certain extent. To a certain extent.
That's what I was about to get at.
Genetics,
I think we're all-
genetics play a crucial
No,
role.
look,
I think we all come from the
Skin
same
color,
descent.
Look.
skin color and genetics are two different things.
No, but look, we talked about this, right? And what we believe or whatever. That's why we feel like the reason that we feel like, let's just say, I don't even want to say African Americans, but like
Africoid.
Black- no,
the-
black
The correct,
but
the correct is okay. Your correct phenotype is Africoid. You're Africoid.
Okay.
You're
But no,
Africoid.
but Hispanics, Dominicans, what we believe is that we all like got separated. That's why we
We all
have
come from
different.
the same descent.
Yeah, we all came from the same
Yeah,
descent.
y'all came from the same descent.
But that's why we saying like when people always like when we talk about it with people, I always say like, oh, Dominicans or like they be like, oh, I'm not black or we not the same. Yes, we are. We are. We came from, and that's why we think that the higher ups, white people, they knew what we are, so they separate us. Because what they always say, if black people or if they come together, it's gonna be dangerous.
It's
So
dangerous
They
for
split
sure.
us up.
Let's not even
For
say
sure.
black people, but you know what I'm saying. Just how I look at it, how I kind of live with.
How
it.
you look at it?
What other people is
I'll
there?
just say
Though?
minorities. You know.
Okay,
what I'm saying? All
minorities, yeah, that's a
minorities.
good-
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no,
But I don't
no,
put
no,
minorities.
No,
Not all
no,
minorities,
you
but-
can't
but
say
yeah,
that,
that'll
bro.
just- that's better
You
than
can't say
just
that,
saying
bro,
black
because
people.
okay, then what these people gonna bring up is Ellis Island, minorities, bro. That's what they gonna bring up. They got it already in Texas and all these other different states.
What are you talking about?
Like, okay, so you have different textbooks and like all across the U.S. Some don't say civil rights, some don't say slavery, some don't say this, some don't say that. So, like, for example, on what you're talking about, some might not say that. So you have to say that.
What, black?
Black, yes. Like, you can't say minority because you can classify all these different people.
Or people of
No,
during
okay,
during a timeline
I get what
of
you're
like
saying, but
people
I-
of
I
of like
color
the
like
U.S.
black.
because like technically you can say Ellis Island and like you had Irish and all these other different
Okay,
people.
yeah.
They're minorities
but-
because bro, what they do now is
Head
like
asses, I know what you mean. By
because
that.
bro, what they do now
know
is
what
they
you
trying to
mean.
say gay rights. That's a minority.
Yeah. Okay, what do you say?
Okay, that's
People of
different.
color. Is that bad?
People of color.
No, bro, you can't
Yes, you
say
can.
that.
Yes, you can.
can't
Yes,
say
you
that,
can. Yes,
bro.
you can.
You can't say that, bro, because okay, right now Israel and Palestine, they got the same color as you, bro. The Israelites got the same, bro.
Them is not even. They don't.
But you're not
yeah,
gonna classify them as Africans, bro.
I
Yeah,
get
but
what
You're
you're
not gonna
saying.
classify them,
You
bro.
get what
So
I'm
you-
saying, but you're.
I hear
speaking
you,
on
but
a-
you got it,
on-
but
you got to be more
got to,
specific.
bro.
You got to be kind of
You
specific.
can't say minorities, bro. You gotta say the straight up race.
Yes, but I don't think like when you think of black person, you just think of
Black people.
Africoid.
Yeah, but black people.
Hold on.
Okay,
when,
go ahead.
when we say black people, he thinks of the people that came from slave ships. The
No,
Africoids that
not even that. Just like you have Africoid features, you have features in genetic. I don't know, DNA from Africa or from an African person. Like,
See, we look at it differently because the thing is, how we look at it is that black people came first, regardless, right?
for sure.
But they were different still different nationalities within black people. So you know what I'm saying? So you have descendants of those different black races.
Black races. I
But
hear you.
eventually the gene split somewhere into white people. Somewhere, some way it did that.
Almost like a mutation. Like it was, yeah.
Do y'all, okay, so are y'all saying that that's from black people?
I'm saying that they are still us, but they have the mutation.
Yeah.
I don't believe that they're us.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that
I don't
they're
believe
us,
that they're
but
us.
it's
They don't come from us. They don't come from the same DNA or Dingspo as us.
Yeah, I don't think. But
Do y'all believe in like extraterrestrials?
I know,
or
I know.
like the Anunnaki and shit
I
like
think
that.
I understand your point of view, but ours is just I don't know. Mine's is a little different though, cause
but okay, look, let's just say
Because like, all right, you have a lot of people who say, all right, everybody came from Africa. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe every people came from Africa. White people, black people, Hispanic people, Latinos, or whatever. Like whatever you want to say, a races of type people. I don't think everybody came from Africa.
So you don't think everything originated from
Like one person,
yeah, or
couple
from
people.
one thing, or and I only say that because look, what was the Europeans or the Pilgrims? They came to America. Natives was already I guess they was already here, but okay, never mind.
they wasn't already here. They had came over here.
Yeah. No, but I was about to say I mentioned like Miss Austin. We used to go to she used to work at Kaufman or not Kaufman, Carver. What's the disease called when like you're black and you start to get them white patches? That's what I'm thinking about though.
You talking about?
And you start to like turn white a little. Not.
Hold on.
Michael Jackson stuff,
It start with an A. It start with an A.
It's not
Albino?
alopecia.
No, it's not albino. It's not albino. Like,
I don't think it's albino.
Albino
it's
is a
albino.
genetic
Albinism.
malfunction.
Yeah, that's a
albinism. It's not albinism, but it's called like not leprosy. It might be.
It might be that
some
because
people call
lepers
it
got
leprosy.
spots.
Some people call it leprosy, and some people call it what the hell is that shit called? I don't know. I can't think of it. We about to look a whole bunch of dummies.
No, I was start laughing. I was just
pull it
thinking.
up. Yeah, what is it, bro?
I start
Did
laughing.
nobody say
because-
we can't use phones? Like,
Yeah, I never, you know what I'm saying?
No, I start laughing because at first he was like, "What is it? What is it?"
I
And
mean,
was thinking,
okay. I don't. Okay, do y'all believe in like extraterrestrials or do y'all think that we the only people in this universe, galaxy, multiverse,
I'm still
whatever
stuck.
you believe in?
I'm stuck on that, bro, and I don't
I ain't
like
gonna-
to think of that.
I
shit.
don't
man.
think
My
it's
brain
too
hurts.
much.
Why?
That make my
What
brain.
do you mean
hurt.
it's too much?
I don't
not
think it's
hold
too
on.
much, but
It's
I
not
don't want
that
to
it's
speak.
too
I don't
much.
want to speak on something that I don't have the full knowledge on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
'cause
I know,
don't
but
either.
like that's the whole purpose.
Look,
Like
but I don't-
you having this, like we, like
I'm
we
still
having
stuck on
conversation.
between-
Yelling.
Do I
Nah,
think?
playing.
We can expand on that, bro.
Do
like,
I think it's like what you mean like
other
people
beings
in
and
the-
races
out
in different
in the
planets and shit.
universe?
right, like
I'm a little
like
iffy on that.
aliens
On the
and shit,
fifth.
I'm on the fence
extraterrestrials.
like a motherfucker like with that because I
For
don't
real?
know if those are like demon / aliens that we've been seeing for thousands of years or are they from different planets. But I also have a different perspective of I don't trust nothing that the government has put out here. It's a lot of propaganda even with the sciences that they have created. A lot of that stuff
Facts.
to where is it angels and demons in the sky that's going through or is it
Good and bad
Is it aliens,
Yeah.
or is it the fact that they trying to make it seem like there could be a possibility of aliens outside of the in the cosmos they call it and stuff like that? People and they try to identify it with math and all that. Like, are we still in like a enclosed system or are we in this big ass galaxy? You know what I'm saying? I'm not no scientist, so I can't see all that shit. And I've never been in space, but just from what we believe in, it's just like
space and ocean are very similar.
Huh?
I think the space and ocean are very similar.
Yes.
Why do you say
Yes.
I think it's very, very similar.
that? Why do you say
and
that?
I've seen that too.
Why do you say that, bro? Hold on. Why
I'm
do you
not
say
saying it's
that?
true.
Why do
I
you
just
say
think
that?
it's-
Though?
I just think it's very similar. Like, just okay. Let's prime example, and I don't want to just base it off of like movies and stuff like that.
Hold on,
But-
time out. Before you go into movies, I feel like there is a universal law that the reason that movies are created is because they have to show you before they actually do it.
I agree to that to a test.
I've seen that
But
shit.
continue. That is a universal law, bro.
Speaking of movies, this is gonna jump shit. We can come back, but everybody's seen. Did you see Leave the World Behind?
Yeah.
Huh?
The movie on Netflix.
The
League of
Obama
Gotta,
movie.
especially you didn't see
Man,
it at all.
basically,
People, I
like,
would've-
it was like a.
You
like,
got
Wait,
it. As soon
wait,
as you
wait.
get
With
home.
with Mahershala Ali, Leave the World Behind, and like it was like all them Teslas crashing in.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I saw like snippets and shit.
Bro,
but I-
watch
It was
the
cool,
movie, bro.
But
I can't, I
it just,
can't,
it
I
just
can't,
made-
I
can't,
You just,
I
you just
can't.
said like
I
the
can't because
universal.
I already know what it is.
You just said that universal
Yes.
law and stuff like that.
Hold on, time out.
And
Okay, you know that ship that like crashed
That's
into
what I'm bringing
Baltimore?
up. That's what I'm bringing
On
up.
me.
That's what I'm
On
bringing
me,
up.
on
That's
me,
what I'm
bro.
bringing
See,
up.
I'm already. I didn't need to watch the movie. I didn't need to
gonna
watch the
ask
movie.
you
I made that
about this
connection.
That's what
I
I'm
need to
bringing
watch
up.
the movie.
So it was so similar because I think they tried to say for in the Baltimore they lost power or something, so they couldn't turn. Because in my mind it's like, bro, there's no way you run into that. Like you won't turn.
I
nothing.
seen.
They
have
gotta
y'all
show
seen
you
the
before
video,
they
bro?
do it.
Have
They
y'all
gotta
seen the
show you
video,
before
bro?
they
That
do
bitch
it.
was
But-
turning towards the damn.
But
They gotta
no,
show
that's
you.
that's what it looked
No,
like.
it was going its regular
going
path, and
its
the
regular
light shut off,
path.
and then it went right, and then
But
it shut off
that-
again, and
that-
then they
that's what I'm
crashed.
saying. So it's
Like-
like these movies, it kind of like a video before where we just talking about like predictive planning, basically. That's all it is. They're gonna throw it in our face.
Masonry.
They're just gonna throw it in our face.
Masonry.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that stuff be scary to think about.
They're just gonna throw it in our face, and
Masonaries.
it's just like so crazy because it's like, damn.
Why you think people in different religions be like, oh, revelations is coming? Oh, I see revelations. Like, bro, they put the shit in there.
No, you know what movie?
They have to tell you before they do
You-
it, bro.
you know-
They have to. Like,
you know
they
what
have
movie
to show you.
what kind of scares me, and I know it's coming. What is it called?
Like the cyber attacks and AI and shit like
the
that.
AI movie that just
Yes.
came out.
Creator.
The Creator.
Yes, bro,
That
that's
shit
gonna
is
happen.
scary.
I
Yeah.
never watched that. I will
Yes.
not. Hell no.
It's gonna happen.
Basically, it's like I don't know if you've seen the trailer or
I
anything like
don't
that,
even think I've seen.
but it's basically like these AIs and shit like
the,
that.
The ones where they was fighting in the sky and shit. They had some.
No. I'm gonna pull up a picture,
I
but
think I seen
That
it. The
shit
little
look
bit. Hold on.
crazy.
It was like
It's
a
got
little
like
child,
the
right?
black dude,
the black
protecting
dude
the
with the little
child.
child. and
Okay,
shit
I
like
seen the
that.
preview, but I didn't see that shit.
Yeah,
I
shit.
ain't
Yeah,
see
bro.
that shit.
But I'm like, bro, that AI stuff is getting crazier and crazier.
No,
that
hold on. You got it, because you was about to get at the point with the sky and the. Because
The
he needs to
ocean.
know. I think.
Okay, like so prime example with the movies. Let's just like the movie thing. So when people are like going in outer space or whatever, they got the helmet on, like the little suit. You know what I'm saying? You know how they be dressed up. When people go like scuba diving and stuff, or like super deep in the ocean,
Like some-
they have the same exact
Yeah.
stuff on.
Like a pressurized suit.
The
and shit.
pressurized suit when they're in space, or the image that they show when people are in space is like they're floating and they moving their arms like they're swimming in water or something. That's why I just say this is like super similar in that.
Do you
aspect.
believe the moon landing was real?
No, I don't think we've been to the moon.
That's another thing. But
No,
hold on.
okay.
The moon is the Death Star. Star Wars already told you.
I'm weak as
And
hell.
no, look.
I'm weak as hell. I've seen that theory, but
The
nah,
moon is his Death
I'm-
Star, bro.
hold on, but my thing is, one thing I will say is I try not to get lost in too many of these damn things and trying to figure out what the world is when it's just like, just have faith in what's going on.
Yeah, no, that-
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
no, facts.
'Cause you're
That's-
going to get lost. You're going to get lost because it's like,
It's so
don't
much.
nobody
too
really
much.
know.
It's
No, but
Hold
that's
on,
what I
hold
was
on.
about to get to the root of. What's your view on God in the Bible, though? Because that's where I think it starts from.
Yeah.
I don't believe in any monotheistic religion.
Okay.
Respect.
Judaism, Islam, Muslim, Christianity,
But we don't fit that
We
Catholic.
don't
category.
believe in Christianity.
That's
It's
all,
not-
it's all the same thing.
See, that's
See, we don't. But we.
it's different for us.
Yeah,
though.
it's different.
It's just
Okay. Yes, we go off the
They
same
took
Bible. But
they
look,
took what your ancestors gave to us already, and then they suppressed it from us.
Okay.
That's
So do you
that's how
think
I
anything-
believe.
So do you think anything created, like, what the fuck is going on?
You, us, we did.
So okay,
But
I've
how
seen
did
that
we-
point of view. So you believe that we all are God, and when we die, we're gonna come back to one consciousness type shit?
No, not really. So like, what I believe in is I believe that like the world was created. Like, okay, so us as a race of people, black people, and like as humans, I feel like we were organically created with the planet and the cosmos, and it was just an organic way of life. Because
What do you mean by that? Like, you mean it's just like evolution type shit?
What do you mean by that?
kind like yes and no, because I don't believe in evolutionary theory or evolution
Okay,
theory.
okay.
I don't believe in that, but I do believe in an organic type of way of life. So like you have in like all these different books of monotheistic religion of a Genesis of a Adam and Eve, and they all say that Adam came before Eve, but genetically that is not possible because woman is first and the man comes from the woman.
Okay, yes, I get what you're saying.
So therefore, like what like I believe is like I think that the earth like that we live on is like an actual like celestial being, and it's something that's just not a rock that we just like live on. That's why there's life. That's why there's a thing called Mother Nature. And
I get what he's saying.
and,
as far
and
as,
like I believe
so you
that
believe
there
the Earth
was
is
like
just a living
because
body.
like our skin melanin like you can only find that in space. So like I don't know. I just
What do you
feel
mean you can only
like
find melanin in space?
you can only find like melanin in space. Like what creates our like skin specifically for black people is like only found in space, and it's not. It's not found anywhere on Earth.
So then, do you think all aliens would be black then? How? If you feel like,
Yeah.
So we're the only planet that's special to where that the melanin that's in space just makes our skin black.
We're the only like. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm saying like
That's why I know what you
only-
mean, because I've seen these viewpoints, and that's why you gotta like really come to the full scale of every single point. Okay, then if that's true, then if melanin is in space and that's the vast majority of what makes our skin, that means most aliens are gonna be fucking black. You know what I'm saying?
So then, what do you explain for white people then?
Damn, a black.
They're
alien is
genetic.
crazy.
We don't believe that. We
I ain't
believe
gonna
that
lie.
they were a genetic mutation from us, which is a curse. That's why they burn in the sun.
I've heard a theory. Well, I don't.
creator-
I don't
Okay, yeah,
necessarily.
We believe the creator created the sun,
okay,
and
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
we get charged up. We strong as shit in the sun. But the genetic mutation came through a birth, and in that birth, that seed was cursed.
Oh, Jacob and
Jacob and Esau.
Okay, yeah,
Esau
yeah,
got
yeah,
cursed,
yeah.
and when he got cursed,
Yeah.
his ass couldn't
okay,
go in the
look,
sun.
look,
no more.
look. This
Is Jacob not a descendant of Noah though?
He is, but those
Yeah.
were all dark skinned people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Noah is from the Caucasus Mountains of Ariyat. Black people didn't live in the Caucasus Mountains of Ariyat.
How is he from there?
That's what the all Bible, the Quran. That's what all that says. That God wiped out billions and millions of people.
Yeah.
And that they came to Mount Ariyat.
Okay.
That doesn't
Mount
mean
Ariyat. How can black people live in a place where there's no sun? If you just said that we get our nutrients and all this
okay,
stuff from the
that's
sun.
right.
We don't.
That doesn't
Our
mean
history isn't from
that doesn't
caves.
mean we live well there. That doesn't mean that Noah lived well and prospered there.
Okay, but it said that there is penguins on that ship. Penguins cannot survive and all that.
We're not talking. Okay.
See,
I know. But this is the prophet that all these monotheistic religions are saying that all these people stem from, which is Noah.
So then, okay, but then you're saying that a black person wouldn't have been able to survive in that if Noah was black, right? So you get to that point, and before that, he wasn't from there though. He wasn't from there
that's
until
what
the
he
flood.
wasn't. Yeah, it was
Until
because of the flood, and then they got there,
got
and
there.
then after that's when they
Started having more and more nations coming
Which was
out
like
of them.
Shem and the book,
yeah,
like
yeah,
Ham.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, but look,
And
look,
God-
look.
And
Okay.
God cursed Ham to serve Shem.
Yeah, look. This is where I'm trying to get at. Okay, God, right, which we think is black, and
I don't think the nigga exists, personally.
what you?
Wait, okay, my fault. Finish
What was you supposed to say?
No.
Nah, talk, bro.
I just want to finish. I cut you off. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, I don't hear what you gotta say.
Dude, I'm
And I'm
listening
like,
to your whole
no,
thing.
but anyway, but God's people, right? We think you can call them different names: Israelite, Jews, Hebrew Israelites. That you know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to get at is like Genesis. Let's just go off Genesis, right? And the firmament, right? You've read that, like the firmament. Even we talked about it. It's different. Like Kia has a commercial where they get to the firmament and they get to the sky and they painted it like it's a dome over Simpsons. That's what I really think we live in. That's why I don't think we can get to the sky. I think we really live in.
I don't know if it's like a flat. I'm not saying it's a
No,
flat
yeah,
Earth
I'm not saying it's
in
that.
dome. I just think there's a limit to where
You can only.
and the moon might be inside the limit and shit.
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
think
yeah.
there's a limit that
I
we
think
can
the
get
moon
to,
is, yeah.
and then
Yeah,
outside that there's
I
the
believe-
heavens and there's shit outside.
I hear you,
that
I
I
hear
don't
you.
think
Yeah,
we can
for
get
sure, for
outside.
sure.
I
of that
believe
shit.
in okay, so like when y'all talking about that, I don't believe in it on the physical plane. I believe on it as a conscious, like astral projectoral plane.
And that
Like-
and that's when the fourth dimension and stuff like that comes and play outside that
Yeah.
that realm of we can't get to yet. You know what I'm saying?
You can get to that though.
Maybe astral projection and shit like that. But I'm not fucking with that shit. I'm not gonna
So
accidentally jump.
you believe in like the third eye and stuff?
The chakras, you have like technically it goes from like 2 all the way to 15. Technically, that's like how it goes. You got like, and then you have different planes of. It's a lot.
So when you brought up dimensions and stuff and like or like different universes and stuff, and we see that a lot in movies. The only reason I'm not gonna say I believe in the full force and all that, but the only reason is like the Mandela effect. It just makes me think because certain stuff does change that we see over time that changes. Like, oh, bro, no way. Like, you know for a fact that was how it was, but then all like you look at it now, it's like that never happened. Yeah. Like it never happened. Like it erased from the face of the earth. You look it up, certain logos or something like that, and that makes me think like, how the fuck did that happen? You know what made that change? Like I don't know, and that's just kind of scary because
there's real credible scientists that believe in the Mandela effect or that we might be in a fucking simulation and stuff like that. So when people talk about that, the average person will be like, oh, these people crazy on this podcast. It's like, what's the difference between that accredited smart? People don't believe in, everybody got their own thoughts and their own minds and what they believe in something until it's really proven right. what's going on. So that is just a theory, and there's a lot of different theories that go on with what the hell is what this is, but nevertheless, is there still a creator or not?
Yes.
You don't think there's a creator. You don't think so. You
how
think,
can there be one if there's two? If you have a man and a woman, how can you only have a man? How can you first say? How can you say?
Because you're saying that we're from women.
No monotheistic religion ever credits the woman. It only credits the man. It only credits the man. The man created this. Man created man. Man created this. Man created this. Like, there's never any credibility of the woman.
Okay, besides that, besides that, you saying it can't be one, it's got to be two.
It has to be.
Who came first, the woman or the man? Then
the woman.
So the woman came first. So that means there was one before two, right? If the woman came first and the man came second, that means at one point, even if it was for 2 days or a year, that woman came first. That means that she was one by herself. How did she create two?
Because she had an organic formation with the planet.
See, I don't know.
That doesn't even make that.
Yeah, I don't know. That lost me a little bit because I understand that we come from women to a certain degree because a woman cannot have a kid without us too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like we say, oh, we come from women, but like how that is formed and stuff like that takes two people. It really starts with us, honestly.
That's why
I believe it is like organically formed with the planet. Cause like I don't know. I feel like we just don't live on a dead ass rock. Like this shit got to be living. It has
no,
to
and it does. Form. This is all one. You see what happens with ecosystems when you take out one animal out that ecosystem. Sometimes the ecosystem can completely fall apart. So the earth really is one living thing. But did the earth create itself, or did the creator create the earth?
I don't think a creator created the earth.
You don't think that?
I think so.
But why though? Why though? Do you think that the earth was just able to create itself, or the world was able to just create itself then?
I think it was organically able to form by itself. I don't think anybody has to.
I don't know.
Say like, let there be life.
Deep.
I don't know. Personally,
respectfully, so I've seen those points of views and I've thought about it. It's okay.
Like, why does it have to be somebody that you have to rely on? Why can't it just be organically?
Okay.
Why can't it just be a natural order or a natural way of life?
I think some stuff.
Why does it have to be this man did this man did that? Why does?
No, you right. And sometimes
what you saying he's right, but what do you mean by that though? That saying this man did this and that. What mean? Are you
like you're saying like a person, a god, a higher entity. Why can't it just be organically like?
No, I'm saying he right as in like. Why is it like that? I think some stuff are just the way they are. That's kind of how I feel too about certain stuff. Like,
I don't feel like that.
No, I'm saying
if I believe in the creator, I feel like he purposely
everything
created
happens
everything for a reason.
Yeah, okay, yeah, for a reason. But I'm saying like,
oh yeah, I feel like
there's
that's
just some shit you just can't explain.
Yeah, that's
there's
why
some stuff is unexplainable. Like if
explain.
somebody was to ask me how was the creator, how is he made? I
can't explain it. You can't understand it.
Yeah, I'm stuck right there.
Faith and hope can only go so far.
I get what you saying.
Yeah.
But it's also you really have to think about this full spectrum. what really you're saying that the planet created itself or the cosmos created itself?
But
right?
how?
How?
But you can
Here's
also,
the how.
like he was saying,
So,
like
you
some
saying
of the
science
stuff.
Like
though? What,
organic matter and
But
this
some-
this
but-
the
life
being that we, even though people were saying it's a he or we giving it a name, is still something that we can't even fathom.
I don't think
or
it's something we can
understand.
name, so-
this is a being that could be fourth, fifth, sixth, 10th dimensional that came down and created something into the third plane. But to say that something came from nothing, that's way crazier than to believe that something from a different dimension that we all believe in, higher dimensions, could have came down and created something in this third dimension.
Okay, I think that's where I'm at. Like it's just
nah. I mean, I don't know.
You could
I don't believe that,
You could question us on that, and we could question you on that also, because like I said, you could question and be like, well, if this is the creator and he created this, how did
Like,
he
who
get
created
You
him?
know what I'm saying? But
Who
like
created
saying,
this thing?
but
Who's
saying
got
with
the
you,
idea of this?
you're saying
Who's got that?
the earth formed organically. But why out of nowhere did it form organically? Like what
That's
made it
my
form
thing.
organically?
How did time start? You know what I'm saying? Because that means that it just started. You do the math. You can't even do the math on it because it don't matter.
But it's just like some stuff out there, like it's unexplainable. Like you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't prove how the creator is the creator, you know what I'm saying? But, certain
that's where faith comes
that's
in, because it's like, oh, of course we're not going to be able to fucking understand it if something that intelligent was able to create all this shit.
just like
But either one, you have never known that has never been proven, but you're willing to go to one over the other. That's what y'all saying?
Well, for us,
You're more willing to go to one that sounds more believable than the other. One that sounds a little bit more safer than the other.
isn't that what you doing though?
Not necessarily.
I won't even say it's safer, but it's a lot of stuff in the Bible. Let's just say that's kind of like the blueprint. A lot of the stuff that is said in the Bible is actually like forming, like coming to play now. You know what I'm saying? So somebody who like, shit. Yeah, what was I about to say?
okay.
Awful.
So do you
What was the
so do
saying
you
that
think
the
that so do you think that any of the stuff in Revelations is coming true?
Yes.
That's what I mean.
Yes,
Okay.
because somebody is written it to tell you that it's going to come true.
But
So,
how?
So you think 2,000 years ago that these same masonries have just been keeping the power structure to where they've been trying to plan this out?
Yes.
How would they have known about a technology that
Because
would
they
have?
got it from another culture.
So you believe that
Dominated
they?
another culture,
But I don't think
stole
them other
it, and made
cultures.
it upon their own.
You think them other cultures had the technology that they and stuff like
Yes.
that though?
Yes.
Not at that
Because,
time,
okay,
though.
2,000 years is correct. That is correct. Okay, but you take the ancient Kemetic people who were 6,000 years before. They have the same ideology and the same concepts.
They ain't had no fucking nukes though. They have no nukes.
They have no nukes, but they have
I ain't gonna lie,
spirituality.
bro.
They could tell a Sirius A and Sirius B with just by the naked eye. We could just now discover 5-6 years ago. They got to get it from somewhere. All these plateaus.
I do believe there was a lot of ancient technology that's been lost. There's definitely some crazy.
Okay, you have a
Probably didn't have computers and stuff, but you know what? The Bible say there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what
you have the Kemetic people who are 6,000 years old, who have a story which is Azar, Aset, and Haru, which is the story basically of the resurrection of Jesus, and it predates the 2,000-year-old story of what Christianity and a lot of other prophets preach today. Only thing that you have different is the Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity doesn't accept the woman. That's where I was getting to earlier. You have the Father and the Son. That's it. And then the people are the third Trinity of it. But you have history that predates this history. And then you look at it from, okay, well, who conquered these people and what did they adapt? And what did they take on from these people? And then you look at today at where we're at and what we're being taught.
I would only thing I'm gonna say is I just haven't read about that, so I would have to do my own research on that before
Yeah,
I
I
can
don't know the
speak on that.
Kemetic people and shit. I'm not.
Kemetic, okay, so Kemetic, what that word means is Egypt. The Greeks and the Romans, they made that shit into their own language, which is it's the name for it now is Egypt. That's what it is. It's just Egypt. That's all it is. But all these all these things from ancient Egypt predate all these religions. And I'm not saying I'm a follower of Egypt or this and that, but I'm just saying if you have something that predates something else and it sounds pretty similar, who's not to say it's the same thing? Or who's not to say that one people conquered another people who didn't want the people to know what their true ancestors are or what they really come from, and to have you to follow their own ideology for you to be in the position you're in today.
You just have to do a lot of researching. But
Yeah, I think that's what, like, the biggest thing, like, if people are out here listening to what we're saying, it's just, like, research a lot of stuff.
yeah,
you're
research
doing.
a lot of stuff.
Don't just follow
believe,
what you think and, like,
But that's
see
what I'm saying.
trends.
So how can you say that
because
there is
we've
a
done a
God
lot
or
of
a
different
person
research. And okay, well
if,
then
if
it's
it's just shit going off different shit.
everybody's got different viewpoints. Everybody's gonna have different spirits. So, the way we believe it is just gonna be certain people that's gonna believe it and certain people that's not.
Okay, also too, like this, your aunt got any trees in the back or something?
Yeah.
Like I just think about stuff like that. We always think, oh, it just happened naturally. It just grew. Somebody had to plant that. Like I'm just saying, somebody had.
I get what you're trying to say.
But,
Like,
Like somebody had
Like,
to.
why can't it just be like?
It just naturally. I don't
Like,
think.
why do you-
I don't.
But if
Okay,
that's
hold
the
on,
case,
hold on.
Does it have to
Why
be
do you?
that, though?
Why do you feel like? Why do you want it to just have to just be
Because
simple?
things
Like,
happen in an organic way in nature.
who's to say that the creator didn't set it up?
Okay,
to tick
heterosexual
like
versus
that?
homosexual. One's organic, one's non-organic.
What?
Heterosexual and homosexual. Like one is organic and one is non-organic. Like one has to have a certain way and one like doesn't have to happen a certain way. Like one. That's all I'm saying. So like okay.
What does that have to do?
What I mean by that is like, okay, so y'all saying the person has to plant something versus like something happen organically. Like,
Okay.
like cause and effect.
Yeah,
Kinda.
but like kind of what he was saying. I think some stuff like how, once again, we do believe in the Most High, the Creator, whatever. We think that, like you said, some stuff he just made it for it to be organically. Like with nature and stuff, that is just how he wanted it to be. So that's how it is. So some stuff is going to happen organically,
But
but
then
that's
some
just,
shit is just made just to happen whenever you say it.
or like, or not even say what happens, but like somebody made this. You know, somebody made the chair. This certain stuff we. No, I'm being for real. Some,
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
he just looked at me like, this nigga talking about. Nah. But some stuff I feel like you need to make or you need to plant so it can grow or whatever the case may be. And then some stuff like in nature, like with other insects or just different stuff or how it grows, it's going to be like photosynthesis. That happens naturally.
That just happens naturally.
So
I'm still confused.
So like a man-made thing versus an organic thing is like what he's saying. Like the chair. Like a chair is a man-made thing. Something in like photosynthesis.
Yeah,
is
it's
an
organic thing.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with?
But he was trying to
Because
he
one
was
is
trying
natural
to,
order, one is not.
No, he
natural
was trying
order.
to say some things that the creator made are made to happen or organically. Not everything has to be like, oh, I planted this seed or something like that. That's what you trying to say.
yeah, or like some stuff. Yeah.
Like
Okay, so
some,
then what the fuck is the point of the creator then? Like, if you gonna say some shit
Not-
is organically and some is not organically, but it's still supposed to be the same shit.
but I
like,
think like the start of it though, like nature, something had to start nature. The creator started nature. You know what I'm saying? But the
Okay,
form of
so-
it and how it works and how it functions now is something that is organically because he made it that way.
I'm getting lost now.
yeah, bro, that don't make.
I'm saying,
okay,
look.
I'm not
Shit.
lost. I
I
understand
get
that.
what you saying.
I understand that. No, I understand that. But like, then you go to the possibility. Okay, if some shit isn't like organically up under his chain or organically up under his chain, then who's to say that it's not to go on without his chain? That's all I'm saying.
See, everything we saying, going like not saying we going back and forth or anything like
No,
that.
we
but
are.
No, but not like a lot. Back and forth. People might think we arguing. I think we were just having a solid conversation.
I think we are.
Everything we were saying is gonna get questioned by something else. So you can say something else and we'll just question it.
Question, all right.
You know what I'm saying? So some stuff is just
Doesn't need to be answered, bitch. Some shit just don't need to be answered, bitch.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say like it's just from my point of view, it's like you saying stuff don't happen organically. What is not happening organically
No.
besides man making shit?
No, I'm saying everything do happen organically.
But and I also think what he was saying is like, okay, God
And
made
you're
it.
saying that like the organic comes from the creator
Yes,
making that organic shit.
In terms of like a man and woman laying together, that's organically to have a kid. Like he's not putting his blueprint, or he's not focusing on that one thing to make it grow. It just happens like how people move.
Motion. He set it in motion. When you look at the damn basic principles
love
of
thy neighbor, you gonna love a gay?
When you look at the basic principles,
love thy neighbor, you gonna love a gay? You gonna let a gay into your church, bro?
But you can't speak on
that's
that because you don't understand
though.
the full scriptures though.
But that's
what
inorganic.
He means by that though.
That's inorganic.
But
though.
you can't speak on that specific scripture though if you don't understand the full text of what he's saying though.
Yeah, and
so
respectfully.
Are you gonna hate against a gay though?
No, I'm not saying.
I don't think I hate against gays, but do I?
How I look at it is shit. If you want to sin, I look at it as that a sin. Only because that's not how it was intended to be by the creator.
And you talk about organic, that's not organic at all.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. Okay, so but if a gay want to come into your church, you finna tell him no? You finna not teach him the ways of God.
No. But we don't the church thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's different.
Yeah, it's not a church.
But still, like it's still all the same shit. Like what church teaches gayness, or what God teaches gayness?
I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's a few churches.
It's a few more churches out there on the world.
Especially now, it's like they starting to.
But regardless of that, you're saying the stuff happens organically, right? Why does it happen organically? Just because it wants to, or because the creator has the same thought process to make that organic stuff organic? If you get what I'm saying. When you look at the basic molecules of everything's set in motion due to math, right? Something had to do that. Something had to create the basic principles of physics, maths from a different realm that we cannot understand. That's what we're getting at.
Yeah.
So everything was already set into motion from his plan. Who are we to like? Okay, if you've seen something from a different dimension actually come down to this motherfucker, like a different being come down here and started actually like just waving his hand, started changing the fabric of this reality, right?
You will label him as God.
Huh? You be like, oh, that's a God. That's what the fuck. I'm gonna do whatever he says to. That's disrespectfully, I would, because I'd be like, that motherfucker could tear me apart, could tear you inside out. Why not? That's the difference.
Saying if that was to happen like right now and today?
That's the difference between you and us, is because we want to believe in something actually created this. Even if God himself came down here, you still wouldn't. Your mind is different. The creator created your mind to think like that in order, for whatever reason, right, to, what am I getting at? Basically, you wouldn't want to worship that being just because he says to be worshipped regardless, right? And that's just gonna be your thought process. So it's no proving that there is a God. But I'm saying,
like, if a nigga were to come down, would he, like, do you know this nigga's life? Do you know what he did before he came down here? You just cool with him doing omnipotent shit.
No, but I get what he.
But what can you do? What can you do?
That's what I'm saying. He the one that got the power, so it's either you gonna listen or you gonna die.
This nigga. I wanna, nigga, where you come from? Who the fuck are you? Why are you here? What are you doing here?
I'll put you on that part because I'm not just gonna say. I'm not just gonna be like.
Okay, not
if anybody comes down with power, because somebody could. They got the technology now to make somebody like have that type of stuff out there.
That alien shit in Miami.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it was the actual living,
if it's the actual,
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if it's the actual living thing, but like, but I just feel like,
I'm still not doing that shit.
Because
how can we serve the same God?
You said what?
How can two races serve the same God?
What do you mean? How can the same races serve the same God?
Because
more than two
how
races?
Can a God be? How can a God be a race to oppress people and oppressors? Like how can they have the same God? How can they have the same God that's telling them the same shit, but one is oppressed and one isn't?
That's why that's
curses. Curses in the Bible.
Really
Curses by who? The God? Fuck that nigga. How is he gonna curse me? What did I do wrong? You the one that put me in this shit, and he gonna curse me? You created everything. Oh, so you created evil? Oh, but you're not evil, huh?
See, I don't agree.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
You sound like, damn, what is that? What class is that? Fuck. Philosophy and shit.
No, it just sounds like if there wasn't.
How you gonna ordain a nigga that curses people?
But his part on saying like the evil. That's why I said it sound like I think I'm taking the philosophy class right now when he said, like, God, like what you say, God creates evil, but you're not evil. You know what I'm saying? That just sounds philosophy to me.
You say, bro, like you can enter into whatever, but I created this shit. But you can't do this shit, even though I created it. I put you on this shit to put you through a test, basically. Like,
Yeah, no, that's what I think. That's what I think it is.
We think this whole. That's what faith
what
is.
What is he putting you through a test for?
It's not
I don't
necessarily
know.
a test.
We can't question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lock
in, twin. No,
but he created this shit though.
Hey.
But he created this shit though. So he gonna put you through some shit that he created, and then say that he's not him. My bad. and then say that he's not like.
No, but
That's one of the questions they ask a lot in philosophy. It's like, okay,
but bro, like, does that make sense? Yeah, does that make sense? Does that make sense? It don't make sense.
But like that's one of the questions. Like, okay, like if God is all the creator and He knows what's gonna happen before it happens and stuff like that.
But the fuck is the point, bro?
But He allows you. But there's evil in the world. Does that make Him evil? I don't agree because we all have the free will to do what we want. Because to follow the laws that He set for us too, though. So that's like me going out there. That's like me going out there and I have free will. You know what I'm saying? I could go and just kill whoever I want to. Is that because?
But you still got to answer to somebody.
Is that because God's evil? No, He gave me the mind and free will to do what I want, not do what I want. Well, I can do what I want.
What the fuck is putting you on the purpose then if you can do whatever you want, bro? But what is the point then? What is the point? You don't know. It's just.
But you don't know. You don't know.
Have faith in the nigga.
But you don't understand his thought process either.
But it don't make sense.
But it doesn't make sense.
But I know that before I even get to that point, it already don't make sense. So
but it doesn't make.
It's supposed to make sense.
But it doesn't make sense for the world to be organically just unorganically just created out of nowhere.
Most of the world follows a religion, correct?
I wouldn't.
Most of the world follows a monotheistic religion. Judaism, Islam, Muslim, Hebrewites, Catholic.
That's all the same.
Catholic, Christianity, it all has to do. It's a monotheistic. It has to deal with one God who is telling all these people to do His bidding and how to do His bidding. And this is what you can do. This is what you can't do to be able to come here and to come there.
So what happens?
Hold on. I got one point.
All religions say that.
I got one point. Did you listen to your mama when you were born? I'm asking. Did you listen to your mama?
Yes.
Why?
Because she birthed me.
Because she created you. So if there's a creator that created us, why would you not want to show Him respect?
Regardless of why.
Hold on.
I'm about to answer it.
Hold on.
How you gonna keep going if I can't answer that?
I'm not done. Regardless if He sets evil or good up, there's times where your mama tests you. Is there not?
Because my mom is physical. God is not physical. My mom is there on a day-to-day basis. My mom birthed me. My mom doesn't give me any question.
But what makes you think He's not physical just because you can't see Him, though?
There's no proof of Him.
But
there's no proof of these people. It's just by word, context, and story. That's it. I have physical proof of my mother. I don't question my mom.
Then that means
I don't question my mom's existence.
So you said there's no proof. You said there's no proof of any people in the Bible. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm talking about God specifically.
Okay, just God.
God is telling these. Okay, like for the crusade, for example, you had all these crusade people banging the Christian and Catholic flag. They believe that God told them to fucking kill all these people. You have all Hitler, bro, to kill all these Jews, bro. He like bro, you have
Jewish
people.
Yeah.
Jewish.
See, that's why it's different.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
it's not.
No, that's
because
just
if you read the Bible,
hold up. Jew is not a race of people. Jew is not a race of people. You cannot say you're a Jew. You're a Jewish.
Yeah,
there is no race
Israelites.
or culture of Jew.
The word is pertaining to something. So
Jewish. It's the
how
same
can
thing,
you be?
bro.
How can you be Jewish if you a Jew?
It's the same thing.
How can you be Jew?
Where do Jews come from? Where are they? Where are they nationally and geographically located?
From Israel. From the African region.
So you have Israelis and then Muslims. They're like, they come from the same place. So Muslims are Jew?
No, Muslims Muslims are fucking, what are they called? Because they went Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They were different. They had different
Which are the
forefathers.
descendants of Noah once
They
again.
had, but exactly, yeah. This is common.
yeah,
This is there's older religions that still have these records, regardless of the story getting changed by little words. There's different. There's people from
They're
different,
not
but there's
geographically
okay.
from there.
Can we agree to disagree?
They're not geographically. You can't prove that they're
okay,
geographically from there.
My last question to you.
How
and
you
I
gonna
just-
say that, bro? There's no such thing as the middle north, the middle south, the middle bro. It's
My
just
last
the Middle
question.
East. Like,
My last
come on
question
now.
to you, and I'm gonna just leave.
How can you prove that they're geographically
I'm gonna just
from
leave this
there?
alone. What do you think happens when we die? I was just curious of what you think happens when we die, when we pass.
I believe that you go on a plane with your ancestors, consciously.
So like Black Panther, how like when he died, he could.
But why do you think that?
Kinda. Because I feel like you are like not necessarily reincarnation, but to like a certain extent, like you are the extension of your ancestors and who came before you.
So do you
The
think
Bible says that.
So you think that like you can
Yeah,
do?
but
Bible
See, that's
says
what
you
I'm
are who
saying.
your
A lot of
father-
some of the
this
stuff
shit is
you're
the same
saying,
shit.
and some of the stuff we're saying.
But like, where are they
There's a
getting
lot
this
of
shit from, bro?
similarities.
They're getting it from your ancestors, bro. They're getting it from your ancestors, and they're rewriting it.
Okay, but
Like this is what our ancestors said 6, 7, 8,000 years ago.
okay. So do you believe in a heaven and a hell or no?
No,
But so do you think you could just do the most outrageous stuff on earth and just?
I don't even really
That's
believe.
not
I'm
in
not.
my
I'm not
genetic
gonna lie. I
code.
don't believe in hell
that's
for
not.
real either.
That's not
though.
in my genetic
Okay, yeah,
code.
yeah, no,
I
yeah,
can't
that-
do that. That's not. I can't. That's not in my genetic code for me to do that. I can't do whatever the fuck I want. I can't kill as. It's not my genetic code.
But not you though. Other people.
Other people can, yeah.
So but you don't think it's like I just think it's in some stuff it's just consequences
Like
for what
Julius
you do.
Caesar, like him for example, like he ain't got the same genetic code.
Yeah.
As me, so he can do whatever.
And I'm not saying if he's how his life's gonna be or if he's going to hell or whatever the case may be, but I just don't think it's consequences for stuff that you do.
Kinda,
You think
yeah.
that there is consequences?
I mean,
for stuff
like,
you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes and no, because like, who's to say that those are consequences though? Like,
Oh, shit.
who's to say? That,
Oh,
I mean, but like,
shit.
who's to say that
Oh,
like what
shit.
you're doing is wrong though? Like,
Okay.
okay, bro, you killed Adolf Hitler, bro. Like, is that wrong?
Okay. Do you? I believe. I see what you're saying.
I still
Like,
but
Like,
look,
bro, I understand. Like, yes, you're killing a life. You're taking another life. Yes, I understand that is bad. I understand that.
So you believe in, but you believe in karma too. Then, so that means you have to believe in good and bad repercussions of shit.
Yeah.
So
That's like a bad consequence. That's like consequences then.
it's consequences.
Karma.
It's the same shit.
Because a lot of people,
my head hurts.
I hate the word karma. I hate the word karma
Because
I
people are
just
trying
don't
not
like
to
I mean,
get.
yes. I
It's
mean,
just it's all these different
I mean,
words.
But
not
is
trying
there
to get in.
karma though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yes.
In
like,
what world
Like,
is-
yes, but I don't know. Like,
What
I
word
don't
is
know
there-
those
what-
It's just you
Are you
don't
ta-
want to believe in a creator.
Wait,
then,
wait,
that's
wait.
all.
Look. But what world do you think karma happens in? This life or the next one? Because there's a lot of people that are blessed financially,
In the
stuff
next one.
stuff like that. Not even in the next
I'll
world,
go to the next
but on. Okay, I give you. All right, bet.
I'm gonna go to the next one. In
Go,
the next
go.
life.
Go.
No. He just answered my question.
In the next life or like next dimension. Or
Because I was about to say, because
wherever,
it's-
wherever you go outside of this body plane.
because
wherever you
because
go,
some
yes,
people don't get
yes,
the
there will
karma
be
they
consequences.
that you're saying they should get on this earth. Because
You
there's a
either
lot
get
of
rewarded or you were failed. Yeah. Like I don't know, but
prime example, like you said, Jay-Z and Diddy and all them, they do some pretty bad stuff, but they're filled with like
Why is karma not getting their asses right now?
but he just said it'll happen in the next life though, so that's why I kind of stopped. But
yeah.
I mean, like,
Respectfully.
it's gonna catch up to you regardless. Yeah, I don't know when, but yes, I do believe some shit will catch up to you. Yeah, I'm not just saying you can do whatever the fuck you want and get away with it.
I feel it.
I agree with y'all. There is some
That was-
consequences.
Okay, so then that means is karma organic thing, or is that like a spiritual thing? Is that something from a different dimension that's playing a role in this third dimension?
Yes, but
How do you prove karma?
yeah, like
So,
I
like
mean,
you
like,
said, some of that shit is
Through your spirit,
unexplainable.
you know,
Yes and no,
through
I
your
mean,
spirit,
like-
you know that was karma. You know that was that get back. You knew you shouldn't have did that shit.
Some of that shit is just unexplainable. Like
Yeah, like I don't know. I just think it's like it just has something to do with like morals and like universal law or something. Like it just has something to do with like a strict, not like a order or anything, but like
I'm talking.
like how do I want to word this?
I like that watch.
Man, that motherfucker
Nice,
bling.
nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Thank you.
That's inorganic.
Jalen. Hey, get the coach
So
Mel.
trying to get me distracted now, bro.
No,
Gold
man.
man.
Nah, niggas are trying to lighten it up because you guys.
Yeah, it kind of got dark. That's
it
why I
was
was just saying.
dark.
Like,
It's just,
we
I think
not dark, but
it's
like
a lot of stuff that you still believe that still coincides with what a creator that would create it for whatever reason he wanted to create this, for whatever reasons he saw good and evil. We can't explain that. We just have faith because we've seen shit happen. Karma. It's shit that's not explainable, and then the shit that is explainable with math and science. Like I said, with when you get down to everything, how is everything made of math? Like something, you know what I'm saying? Or you try to go back to the Big Bang Theory, then all of a sudden they math and they sciences start to fall apart. It's just shit we can't explain. That's the only reason why we want to believe in something, because it's like shit. It give us more peace because shit, I ain't running around with my fucking heart beating around every day trying to piece all these. Did the moon landing happen? Are we inside of a globe? Are we outside of a globe? Because if I don't believe in something, my heart gonna really fall out my chest. You know what I'm saying?
I
Trying
hear
to
you.
come
So
up
it's
with
like
all
a-
these
I hear
shits.
you.
Yeah.
But that's how I want to.
No, I feel you, and I feel you.
feel it, but you
I understand.
can't- it wasn't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why y'all have that piece, and that's why I don't.
But it wasn't like you didn't come.
I understand.
Like,
I understand. I
everything
get it.
you
I
was
get it.
saying,
I get it. I
like,
get it.
you know
I
what
get it.
I'm
I
saying?
get it. I
I'm
get it. I
taking
get it. I
opening
get it.
up
I
to
get it.
And it wasn't like you just came in here on no bullshit. Like
Get
you
it.
probably researched everything you did. You know, maybe I don't know. But
You know, after today's conversation, I definitely got to do like more research or just more studying, just trying to, you know, just to get right, especially what we believe in. And then like some of the stuff you said, I got to look into for sure.
And respectfully, just one last comment, just respectfully, I think the difference between people that think like how you think and how we think, we try to search for things that everything we can prove to search for an existence of a creator. And a lot of other people, they try to disprove everything that there's a creator.
Can I
you know
get
what I'm saying? And we cling on to those because we don't nobody really understand nothing that's going on.
True. Can I get a Melvin though?
What?
Melvin.
nah, that's that thing. Something they used to say with, like
With
playing
my
baseball
coach.
and stuff like that.
Man, I can't do it no more.
Melvin.
How long ago was that?
6, 7 years ago.
Man, I went to what was it? Surprise.
Surprise,
That
Arizona.
was hella cool.
Man, that was so long ago. That was fun though.
For
It
sure.
was
Hey, good food. We was
baseball.
Hey, what's that? Did y'all hear about the boy that in Kansas City that something with the Greyhound and shit? Like he was like a basketball player.
It was like
Oh, yeah,
Montez.
yeah,
That
yeah.
needs some
something like that.
exposure too. What's his
Montez.
name?
See, I don't want
Montez?
to like. I
I
don't
don't know.
That story.
I saw
is
that
just-
on Kansas City Discovery.
That story is just a little weird to me because it's like it feels like a lot of things that are missing, and I don't want to speak and say, oh, well, certain stuff should have happened, or like I do think more news and awareness needs to bring, but I think there's a bigger thing that's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something's happened that is not like it's not feeling the peace. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
believe
kinda
in
weird.
like kind of like motherfuckers be just like capturing kids and shit for like
That's a
organs.
grown
and-
man though.
Yeah, that's a grown man too, though. Well,
Yeah, I know.
But
like,
I still
like
think,
kids
yeah, I
and
think
like
they
grown
take-
men, bro. Like capturing their organs and shit, bro.
Oh
Like,
yeah, definitely.
you know how many fucking
Art,
people
yeah.
are like on wait lists and shit like that, bro? Like just swooping people up off the the streets and
donors
shit.
just trying to get some donors. I'm already knowing, especially if
Like-
they got hella money.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro,
Like,
that's
just,
why I think-
just picking people up and shit. Like
Yeah.
We ain't nothing but the new slaves. Everybody that has a regular job, we are slaves to people that have all the fucking money, because they can go to whatever store they want to and not have to work if they don't want to.
true.
That
You know
just
what I'm
makes me
saying?
think. Do you feel like in our society today, I see a lot of people. How do I want to word this? Like basically, like you was just saying, they could afford everything, especially with things getting higher.
We will
Like-
never live in a cheap society. Get ready, boys.
Yeah, we're nice.
I just think like
ready,
inflation,
fellas.
especially
Get
in our
ready, fellas.
society. Like me and D was just talking like yesterday. Like we're making more than what our parents were making
Way
at this age.
Way more.
But it's just like the stuff we gotta like the whether it's the bills, the gas, the groceries is a lot more. It's like a lot more expensive. Like it's crazy, and like you see a lot more people. Like back then, I feel like it was like common for people to move out at like 18 to like 21 or whatever the case might be. But you got a lot of people still living with their parents just because how much it is to live by yourself and those expenses.
I feel like all that has to do, like, I feel like that shit has always been going on. Like, yeah, it might be a little bit cheaper. You might have interest rates a little bit different back in the day, but the shit has always been expensive.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's always, one's going to go up and then the other's going to go up. Yeah. You going to have the states or whatever, the people talking about all right, let's up minimum wage. All right, well then, there goes interest. There goes the housing fund. Like, it's like
certain things at certain times might be lower, but in all, shit's always been kind of hard.
It's always real stat. It's always high. It's always high. Like, and then like I haven't done my full research on it, but the banks have a big part in it. On how all these governments and how all these unions and all these different places across the world, how they get their money for all these different things.
Yeah, that's your crooked
and
ass
like
government.
who they're pulling it from. They pulling it from us. Like, and all these, and like all, like you hear like our parents and shit, or like all these conservative or liberal people talking about my tax dollars need to stay here. They don't need to go over to this country, to that country. And I'm like, damn, well why is my money going over here? Why isn't my money staying over here? Why is my interest rates going up? Like, why is this going up? Why is that going up? Mm-hmm. So like, I feel like the shit has always been like that.
The thing is though, when inflation happens though, because the middle class really is getting destroyed though. Like,
yeah, there is no middle fucking class.
Like, this is harder though. This is way harder than any other period when you look at the charts and like stocks and everything. So many companies are dumping their stocks off because they gotta. It's weird because technology has put us into a point where we in a hyperinflated environment, but there's so many people starting to be able to create businesses more than ever before, to where, barbering just 2 years ago was $30 on average a cut. Now it's about $50 because I might be a barber, but Tay has a power washing business, and Amari has a car detailing business, and now you might start doing hoodies and stuff. So my prices might go up real fast, and then all of a sudden you like, shit, in order for me to start affording my haircuts, I need to make my t-shirts go up. Right. So that's why it's hyperinflating even more crazy. And so what the big dogs are doing with these companies is like, shit, we have to give them more money or they're going to start doing their own businesses too. So that's what's making prices inflate, because when the big companies have to pay their employees, they not losing no money, so they making everybody else pay for the shit more.
But you got like shit like DSO, where they just, so like at our job right now, they're doing this thing called DSO. They laying off motherfuckers.
Yeah, and they doing
motherfuckers been there for like 15, 20 years. We don't give a fuck. See ya.
Yeah.
Later, nigga. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Later.
It's getting hectic.
So like, I don't know, because like then like you go to like this shit where like you talk to somebody who like was born in the 40s, 50s. Oh yeah, 30 cents was like such and such nowadays. Huh? How does that work if the shit's like all been the same, like the dollar amount? Like,
I get what you're saying.
I don't understand that shit to a certain extent.
Hours, like how? Okay, so back
because like people 50s, like this is cents, but now like it's like $10 now. I'm like, bro, what? Like, did the American dollar amount change or some shit? Like,
yeah, it's
decreasing. I don't understand that point.
So the one thing I will say is I had seen this article. They said that basically in the 50s, the average person that graduated with an associate's degree was able to have a 3-bedroom house and 2 kids, and now that number is like basically like a 1-bedroom house with your wife and a kid, or 2-bedroom. It's around those numbers. It's the amount of time that we have to take and put money into.
But wouldn't that have to do with like real estate versus like how much the dollar is worth and shit?
That too, and then it's also, there was a second part of that I was gonna say, the amount of hours people have to work in order to afford those certain things, even cars. Like, I don't know the exact numbers no more, but say that you used to have to work 100 to 200 hours to afford a low income car back in the 50s. Now you have to work about 1,000 hours to just get a basic ass raggedy piece of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So those is where the numbers you're gonna see like, oh, we have to work hella hard in order to just catch up to what our parents was able to afford for basic stuff.
Yeah, cause like I know in like fucking in like Europe and shit, like Paris for example, like you don't have to have a credit score and shit to like basically how like they do their shit is based off like what you make on a monthly basis. Like there's no credit score out there.
That's
like
tough.
basically like what so like if you want this car, you gotta make I think it's don't quote me on this. I think it's 2 to 3 times. I want to say 3 times. But
You gotta be able to afford it.
I think it's I mean, obviously you have to have money, but like you don't have to have a credit score that dictates. Oh yeah, all right. Well, I have the money, but my credit score isn't here. If you just got the money, you gonna get.
Do they have credit out there?
Not really. No.
Like they don't. But
They don't have credit cards. They use debit cards only.
dang, that kind of sucks though, because when you really know how to work with credit, then that's why so many people be getting rich in America, because they run up them banks and then. They
But then like the money transfers differently. So like you be having all these like okay like for example I have a friend like she's from like Dubai and her money converts crazy over here. Like she's a fucking billionaire and shit over here. Like she be having dumb money over here. So I'm like. That's what I'm saying. Like how the hell does this bunny shit how does that convert like from time periods and then you want to talk about from like different countries
foreign
like
exchange market.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That it has something to do with the fucking banks, bro. And then like that one dude, that one like rich ass dude. Fuck, I can't remember his name, but he just like recently died or something like that.
Was it Rockefeller or was he?
He was like a Rochester or something. I think it was Rochester.
Rothschild.
Rothschild. Yeah, he had died or something. That was a big deal, and like his family had been in the banks and shit, and like they had sponsored a whole bunch of wars and shit like that.
But that's why
that shit
you
is
gotta
crazy,
look into
bro.
the Rothschilds and the fucking
the Rockefellers is crazy, bro.
All the banking
bro, don't
companies
get me
and
started
stuff.
with them Rockefellers, bro. Them boys is crazy. Like all them HBCUs and shit named after them and shit like that. Yeah, bro, that shit goes crazy.
That was pretty interesting, man. Probably gonna go ahead and wrap it up though.
Oh, for sure.
No, we appreciate you.
Damn, yeah, you had some interesting topics, bro. We might have to fuck around, put you back up on the podcast.
No, and we need it. This been long overdue, you know. Yeah.